Welcome to Med in 5. The goal of our channel is to simplify medical concepts and help you understand them in turbo mode. Today, we break down the rest of the insect-borne bunyaviruses, bugs that cause fever, brain, or bleeding syndromes. Have a bash at these questions before we start. Which bunyavirus causes severe hemorrhagic disease? Which one can be controlled through livestock vaccination? Which one is endemic in the Mediterranean and the Middle East? Let's get cracking. Bunyaviruses are enveloped viruses. Their lipid coat protects them and helps them infect cells, but it also makes them sensitive to heat, drying, and disinfectants. Their negative sense RNA must be copied into a positive sense form before making viral proteins. The 3 genome segments allow genetic mixing between strains. The helical nucleocapsid organizes and stabilizes the RNA during replication. Rift Valley fever virus infects liver cells and the inner linings of blood vessels. Inflammation and damage to these structures can cause liver problems and bleeding. RVFV spreads through mosquito bites or touching the blood or tissues of infected animals. People at highest risk include farmers, veterinarians, slaughterhouse workers, and anyone living in rural areas. These activities increase exposure to mosquitoes or infected livestock. The incubation period lasts a few days to a week. Sudden fever and muscle aches then appear. The disease can progress to a hepatic phase, affecting the liver, or a hemorrhagic phase, causing bleeding. Severe illness may lead to liver failure or hemorrhage. Vision loss can occur if bleeding or inflammation damages the retina or other eye structures, potentially impairing sight. Next is the Sandfly fever virus. It triggers the immune system, causing a sudden febrile illness. The virus spreads through bites from infected sandflies. People at highest risk are travelers or residents in Mediterranean and Middle Eastern regions, where these sandflies are common. The incubation period lasts 3 to 6 days after a sandfly bite. Infection begins with sudden fever, headache, and muscle aches. Symptoms appear abruptly, but are usually short-lived, and most people recover fully without complications. Serious problems are rare, making sandfly fever generally a self-limiting illness, though awareness is important for people in the Mediterranean and Middle Eastern regions. Next is the Crimean-Congo hemorrhagic fever virus. This pathogen infects cells that line blood vessels and disrupts the immune system. CCHFV spreads through tick bites or direct contact with infected blood. Blood transfusion is possible, but not required. People at highest risk are healthcare workers, farmers, and slaughterhouse workers, whose activities increase exposure to ticks or infected humans and animals. CCHFV has an incubation period of 1 to 9 days. Infection begins with the febrile phase, causing fever, muscle aches, and sometimes petechiae. The disease can progress to a hemorrhagic phase, with severe bleeding, shock, and failure of multiple organs that can be life-threatening without prompt supportive care. None of these 3 viruses is linked to cancer. Diagnosis relies on serology or reverse transcription polymerase chain reaction to confirm infection, which is crucial for guiding treatment and implementing proper infection control measures. Treatment is mainly supportive care, managing fever, dehydration, and complications, such as hemorrhage, shock, or liver or kidney failure. However, ribavirin may be used for severe CCHFV cases. Prevention focuses on insect vector control and protective measures. RVFV uses mosquito control and livestock vaccination. Sandfly fever relies on sandfly control and repellents, and CCHFV requires tick avoidance and strict infection control precautions. Let's review. Which bunyavirus causes severe hemorrhagic disease? Answer: CCHFV. Which one can be controlled through livestock vaccination? Answer: RVFV. Which one is endemic in the Mediterranean and the Middle East? Answer: Sandfly fever virus. No wrongs? Demolished. If you think this clip is informative, help our channel grow by tapping like, share, and subscribe. Peek at the comparison table in the description. Thank you for watching. Follow Med in 5 for more 5-minute med lessons on demand.